Orson Nurse, Sheeno Berridge, and Jakes Taylor earned the opportunity of a lifetime. These are three of the cast members of 83, a just-released movie featuring the legendary West Indies team that competed in the 1983 World Cup. Each of these actors played the role of three of the iconic cricketers that played on that 1983 West Indies team. Orson, an experienced actor who is based in the UK, played the captain of the team, Clive Lloyd, while Jakes Taylor played Sir Vivian Richards and Sheeno Berridge played Andy Roberts. All three actors spoke to SK Newsline Tuesday about the experience on how they got involved with the film.
Well, from my end, I obviously had to go through the audition process in the UK. So I had one audition where I had to go and kind of like speak, and then we had like net practices. So they could see like, you know, what my batting skills are like. And then you had another process where if you got selected, you had to like go to Lords, and the director flew over for a day just to kind of, you know, see who they kind of like handpicked and stuff. So I want to say it was a couple thousands in terms of like the whole of the UK. But then they were struggling to find the actual fit. They wanted to find players that look as close as possible to the players they're trying to replicate.
How the journey started for me is that a casting agency from the UK came and they had auditions, and you know, he was at the game we were playing. I think we were playing against Sunny Point at the same time, you know, and after the game I was going to audition. I felt a bit tired after the game and just wanted to go home, but he sat with me, had a discussion with me, so he liked how I played, and the manager for the club did the same thing. He encouraged me to go. So I took the opportunity, and that was history.
Well, to be honest, it's just an opportunity just pop up, and I grab it with both hands. So I'm grateful to be a part of it.
For Orson, this movie opens doors for others locally who are aspiring actors.
It was so good that, you know, I had people beside me that I know, okay, these are my boys. So we have to make sure that we get the best pictures possible. But in terms of the bigger scale of things, I would encourage the youth, you know, to get into acting, get into drama. You know, as I think I made a post a couple of weeks ago, and I said, if I could encourage one youngster from St. Kitts, I feel like my job is done, because I don't want people to get into acting because of the money. Get into acting because it's something that you're passionate about, it's something that you love. And I would encourage, and I would continue to encourage the youths to get into acting, because it's an amazing thing.
Meanwhile, each actor talked about what it felt like to play the iconic cricketers on the big screen.
Viv Roll, the Master Blaster, you know. On the onset, day one, I went to float Lords for like probably 3 days. Had probably a whole session for myself, just trying to replicate his stroke play, his mannerisms, you know. As I say, it's just mind-blowing playing a role like him.
I had to make sure that our stance was the same. I had to make sure that our cricket shots was the same. One of the most difficult part for me in terms of playing Clive Lloyd was, I'm naturally left-handed, so the batting was easy. He threw with his right hand. I threw with my left hand.
And the great Andy, you know, had to do a bit of research to see how he go about doing his thing. And also being on set, you know, the guys explain how they really want me to react when I'm called upon, and I think I sat well, and I put my best foot forward and did a great job.
The movie 83 had a screening in St. Kitts at Caribbean Cinemas on Boxing Day and may have further screenings locally, Orson disclosed. It is already playing around the world and was also premiered in India, which Orson described as an amazing experience. The full interview with the actors will be broadcast at a later date on the SK Newsline Facebook page and YouTube channel. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline.